All right. I'm at one of my favorite rest stops of all time. And 2 weeks ago when I was here, I actually got visited by a Sasquatch here at this rest stop. Long story. Anyway, I was wondering where this creature came in from. Unfortunately, this area got weed whacked just real recently. However, the Sasquatch came in from the forest this way, wherever that way. I'm not going in there. I'll see how that poison oak is in there, and I'm not going in. However, there's a footprint here, and then there's another one as we go down this thing. Every 3.5 feet, the Sasquatch took a step. There's another step here, so the next one is going to be right here. So even though that this area was weed whacked, the indentations are still here. Now, one of the things that I'm also here around here for is this. Ugh. One of the things I told the Sasquatch I would do for it is take care of its hurt feet. Ladies and gentlemen, this is hurt feet right here. Um, these bottles, they break. Then they're a big. Hurts a lot of wildlife. So anyway, continuing on, and like I said, even though this area has been clipped, there's indentations, and I'm going to show you something that's absolutely incredible. Okay, not so far because all this got, look at, right there is one right there. So check this out. Here's where it totally is a trip in itself. He went behind here, and look at this angle of this, and check this out, this slide right here. Just take a look at his big footprint going into the earth right there, making that incredible indentation, but at the same time he had his other foot right here, so he was bracing himself with 2 feet. He was right here. Then he took the next right step. Check this out. So here's a right, and he did a massive slide, but he stopped himself right here. Then he took his next step, which is right here, which is again 3.5 feet away. Another incredible footprint. But then he also did a slide right here. Look at all this. I believe there's even handprints in here. His hand is in here. It knuckled right here, and then put its next big footprint right here. Then proceeded this way. Now, to proceed this way, there's a lot of disturbance. There was rain, so there's soil erosion, and the street sweeper was just here. There was a lot of action here. However, he went this way, and there's going to be signs that it did, because he's headed this way. My truck is going to be just straight ahead this way, where he came in and got a couple of my granola bars on the back of my truck. All this is pretty all loosened up here. So we're hot on the trail. So check this out. A lot of human disturbance over here, and then we come across a little boggy area. He had to come through here, like right there, and then right here, and then voila, ladies and gentlemen, he goes right here, 3.5 feet more. Here's another footprint here. This next progression is going to be right here. I got covered over grass. And this is where, you know, uh, where I'm at my favorite rest stop, which will not be named, but I just want to show you my kit right here. I just made some coffee, and then right over here is my truck with all my gear and everything. I'm just getting ready to go out again. But here's my favorite rest stop. Talk to you later.